Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Live from Bronx Witch headquarters. It's my ladies here. How are you guys doing? Have you checked out Bronx Witch calendar and what is in store for November? Oh yeah, you say you did? Okay. Just in case, click the link in the bio, you know what I mean? And allow yourself to see what's happening. There's so much stuff happening at the shop and as well as online, which I know you know already, but we gotta keep reminding you just in case you forgot. We do have ways to book our readers, including myself, in online where you can do a virtual call. You don't have to get out your house, especially now in the wintertime. We can talk while you're drinking your hot tea or your hot chocolate. Okay? So, with that being said, let's move forward and see what November has in store for us. But before we do that, let me know how you were doing in the comments if you're watching this later, how the eclipse season has been treating you. We're moving into November. If you didn't catch the live that I did in regards to Scorpio season, which is still in effect at this current time, go and check that out. Get your notebook, write some of those gems down, and see what this month has in store for you. This month is considered the Thanksgiving month, right? Giving thanks, right? Not necessarily what we talk about, the history that the United States provide for us. So we're sticking to giving thanks, all right? So first and foremost, I'm thankful for you, okay? And I'm thankful for this space. And I'm thankful for this phone. Who created this phone? No, let's not get into that. What Allie's saying, eclipse season has been kicking my butt, but I love it. So many endings, but new beginnings. Yeah, hear that? Yes. So we went through the Libra eclipse. We went through the Taurus full moon eclipse, right? That's the ending. We're going into the Scorpio new moon on the 17th, and then on the 27th, November 13th, the new moon in Scorpio. And then on the 27th of November, we have the full moon in Gemini. Y'all see this? And so with that being said, the fun doesn't end. It continues to roll on. It's about how are you looking at the way your life is transforming. Are you looking at it as if you're getting beat up? And if you are, what tools do you have? You already know that here at Bronx Witch, we hold you down. There's space for you. And there's many other ways that you can hold space for yourself if you feel like being the one that's doing it all on their own. This is not the season for that shit. So let's get assistance. I have been getting assistance. And I am someone, hello, who sits there and guides other people. So don't be fooled. So, okay. With that being said, if you don't know, I complete astrology on YouTube at Galactic Hood Buddha, so you can go ahead and catch the November report that I'm about to be doing today, so you can catch me live if you want later on. But nonetheless, the November reports combined with this astrology, with this card reading report, is going to assist you and guide you the best way that you can. Take what resonates, leave what's not yours.
Chelsea was supposed to make a new jar for them.
Talk to me, how y'all feeling?
We definitely have them.
I feel a bit refreshed. I enjoy coming into the shop. It gives me some space out of my home. I work from home full time. For the most part, I do some events outdoors, but coming into the shop, it helps me ground, right? It's been a couple of weeks when I'm like, what day is it? So we're going to go ahead and do the collective reading for November. And I have some past life cards as well. So if you call in today and you want to know, you book a reading, and you want to know about some past life energy. All right, let's see. We're going to pull out 4 cards, one for each week, to see how that's going to go for us. Y'all know I'll be switching it up. Ain't nothing the same over here. You heard? You heard? This how came out the eclipse, electrocuted. All right, let me focus. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. We ask you to please provide us with a clear advice when it comes to November 1st to November 30th, 2023, collective reading. First and foremost, there are so many of us who are shifting. So what I'm getting is like, there's shifting between our spiritual team. So the way that you're shifting your job and you're ending some task, so are your spiritual teams. So in other words, yes, I said teams with an S, because do you feel like you only have one person guiding you? Oh, no, baby, you got a whole team. So with that being said, it goes from your ancestors to the archangels, if you believe in that. It goes to the indigenous tribes, if you believe in that. There's so many people. Whoever is in your lineage is assisting you at this current time. So some people are switching positions and roles. So this is why I do sense that we're getting a little exhausted, due to the fact that we are having new people assist us and guide us in this new adventure that we're creating, right? Some of us are being delusional. Some of us are in the space of saying to myself, no, I am going to reach that level of having the 4-bedroom, I don't know who is this, but the 4-bedroom home with the 3 bathrooms in the backyard. So that does mean that the old spiritual team that was assisting you is no longer going to be able to do so, due to the fact that their energy stops at a certain time, certain space. Not time, because time is an illusion. We were just talking about that. But it's at a certain level, because now you're requesting for a different type of spiritual team to step in. So dreams are going to be vivid, especially your daydreams. Some of y'all are waiting for your dreams to give you messages, but you're depriving yourself from sleep, so you're gonna get it in your daydreams. Oh, I wanna know what my dream says, but you're only sleeping 2 hours. Nothing. Go to sleep. That's what it's saying. The angels and archangels, let's get it. All right. All right. So for the month of November, for sure, there's going to be a lot of unions when it comes to love and bondage. There's going to be new friends. You're going to be meeting people you're going to be like, oh my God, where is this kindred souls? Where were you 10 years ago? So you're going to be meeting new friends, right? And then some of you guys are also going to be meeting new spiritual groups. You have the 2 of Cups that's coming in for us the first week of November, which is, we're at it at this current time. This union, but this union is with yourself. So this is your root and your heart chakra connecting yourself. So you got the lower spine and the heart combining. So I do feel like it's doing this kind of pressure. So some of you maybe have feeling this type of pressure here this past couple of days or weeks, and that is because your emotions are being cleared. So this week the emotions are being cleared, and we're combining ourselves with ourselves, loving ourselves. Yes, you're loving your significant other, but you're also in the space of knowing that your temple deserves for you to pour everything into yourself for this first week. We're collecting ourselves back from these eclipses. Like, we don't even know if we want to be friends with A, B, and C. We don't even know if we want to go into relationships. But guess what? Saturn is going direct, so Saturn is coming back with that. And we're going to get a lot of clarity. So pay attention to that November 4th, which is tomorrow. This also talks about those of you who have been, I'm hearing, secretly dating. Some stuff can now come out in the open. Or maybe you feel comfortable now saying, hey, I'm free on what my decisions are. I mean, you're happy about that. And then others of you are in the space of going on a couple of dates, right? Like 1, 2 dates. And by the 3rd date, you're going to be understanding if that person is going to be moving forward for you for the next couple of months. All right, for us over here in the United States, we getting the cold seasons and stuff like that, right? On the northern side, pardon me. So that's coming in for this week. Also, pay attention to your emotions with this feeling like a barrier, like we're now, it sounds like a barrier, right? It's like, oh, I gotta keep all my feelings constructed in, but this is more of like becoming more intelligently emotional about the way you drive your feelings for this week. Yes, we love you guys. It's amazing. You're the reason we showing up. Hello. All right, this second week is going to be with the Devil's card. So that's starting on the 6th. The Devil's card talks again about this. You know exactly what you had desired this first week. You know what was happening, and all of a sudden some type of confusion starts coming in, some type of distraction. Remember, we're leading up to those of you who celebrate the holidays. We're leading up to meeting up with family members. We're leading up whose family's house we're going to, and all these things that are happening. So again, come back to you, come back to center, and allow yourself to not get pulled into things that you are not interested in doing. That also talks about friend groups. This Devil card is really talking to me next week about us focusing on our projects and not to get distracted with these illusions that are going to be coming up. We're still in Scorpio season, and when it comes to Scorpio season, there's a lot of obsession energy, so that's where this comes in. I feel like Scorpio's energy is going to be heightening up as some of these planets transition into different zodiac signs, because we have Mars and Mercury that are going to be moving into Sagittarius, so that Scorpio energy is being released. So any toxic energy that you may have in your mind and yourself, doubting yourself, this next week is going to be great to surrender and dissolve that, whatever that may mean. You might not be winning an argument. Cool, surrender it, let it go. It's not time to get into an argument with anybody. Save your energy. You did that the first week. Why are you going to let yourself come here? All right? We might feel restricted next week on certain things that we desire to do. Keep calm, you know? You don't want to move too fast. Let these energies subside. Many of us don't even know what the hell just happened. So allow these next 2 to 3 weeks to bring forward to you the things that you need to let go of. And that doesn't mean overthinking things or being obsessive with a thought like, I can't wait to leave this job. I can't wait to leave this job. Relax. This relationship needs to end now. It's chill. For those of you who are interested in signing contracts next week, be sure to read everything. This also talks about being bonded to a certain people, place, or thing that you're not interested in being there for a long period of time. This is for the third week that starts. Let me look at the calendar. Don't judge me. The 13th. Oh, we might have to pull out 5 cards. It's 5 weeks. Okay. Contract is homey right now, waiting on my new job. Congratulations. Give me some shoulders. So, yes. And be sure that if, you might have a vacation coming up or any of those things, mention everything at the beginning. Make sure that the money that they say that was going to give you, they are. Make sure that you get things in email so that people, it won't be word of mouth. Congratulations. I don't know why I say things. I just say it, right? Because I'm an open channel, and I'm just grateful that it resonates with some of you guys. And also for you, buddy, I don't know what kind of job you have, but dress up. Like keep it fresh. Keep them guessing. Like, You got me feeling a little fancy. All right, let me put this back. Yes, congratulations. For the 13th, you have the Prince of Wands. So this is the Page of Wands. So this talks about that energy as things starts moving into Sagittarius. We got that fiery energy happening, and we're more impulsive more than ever. So we're more impulsive into diving into that new relationship, that new job, that new home. And now we got a new home, so now we want to decorate mad quick because the holidays are coming up. Again, there's going to be some restriction. The card is in reverse, so it's like there's a phoenix inside of you ready to bust out. Pow, 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 pow. And you can feel the energy just moving around, but you don't know where to place that energy because the opportunities are not quite complete as of yet. So allow yourself to learn how to release that energy. What does that look like? That looks like meditating. That looks like breathing. That looks like focusing on a different project. Channeling your energy towards a space that is going to be conducive to you while you be patient and wait for things to what were we using, spirit? I got this feeling to spread for you, right? Many of us know that we can feel it. That's that feeling of the opportunities coming in for us, but at the same time, we're so caught up in the how, we're so caught up in the when, that we are not allowing ourselves to take a break. This is your solar plexus, and this is your sacral. The third week of the month, we're going to be really feeling our energetic field, wanting to do more as well. Give me 1 second, sorry y'all. Let me put that down real quick.
A little too late. It turned up.
Huh?
You need help turning it down?
It turned down, but all the way down, so it just turned off.
Oh, I can't. You know what? Let's speak to the problem.
Sorry. My brain was like, what is that? Thank you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's like the channel switch. That y'all know that
some of these emo teenagers started.
when the music comes in, y'all know that changed the frequency. My frequency was like, yeah, what? All right, hold on. The solar plexus and the sacral chakra, and what's happening is we're being activated. That's being activated for us, but it's for us to recognize your creativity, recognize what you are in the space of putting forward. What steps are you taking? And as you do that, how are you building your confidence? Is your confidence above your creation? Where's the balance between your creation and your confidence? And that's what's happening for the third week. But then you could also see back here, it's been a long time. So I get it. I understand why we're like, let me out. But for the most part, it's like, it's going to happen. Him being off the floor is about trust, faith. The third week, you have trust and faith. Yes, things are going well for you. There may be some restrictions the second week, but the third week is like combining that together, putting your passion and that restriction, right? Saying to yourself, all right, what steps am I going to take? This is where I was, and this is where I am now. Get that little reflection of what took you to get to this space. What took you to be so confident at this current time? All right. So then I got a feeling I got to pull out a card for the third week. Let's pull out an Archangel card. I do feel the Archangel card is going to assist us. For those of you who tap into the angels and archangels, see what angel is assisting us for the third week so that we can be able to... Come on, wait. Archangel Josephiel, go outdoors, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. You see that? So some of y'all may be in a space of where it's cold. Okay, fine. Grab yourself a hot drink or something and then go to an event. This talks about going into an event. This talks about networking. This talks about if you have a desire and you're focused on a project, allow yourself to connect with people that's going to bring you to the next step. Maybe you stuck on your ideas and you really don't know where to go, but by you on the third week going out and going into a shop, going into a space that helps people in your need, can bring new ideas into what you're creating. So this talks again about not doing it alone. And for those of you who get stressed out during lunchtime, take a walk for lunch. Take a walk for lunch. Use the outdoors to refresh yourself. Go hug a fucking tree. Okay? The third week, hug a tree. All right? Then we have the 20th. Wait, am I reading that right? Oh, yeah. The 20th. I thought I was in October. All right, so the 20th. Come back to this post every week if you need to. We recommend that. Because, you know, some of us be seeing a couple of readings, and so this really helps us out. So guess what? The 6th, the 13th. Hey, Lourdes. Then we got, this is the 20th. Look what's happening on the 20th. Do you see that? We're doing a lot of internal work, and as we're doing a lot of this internal work, it's really allowing us to be creative and to ground ourselves. If you can see here, either ways that we look at it, there's roots and in reverse. But this talks about a new beginning for you. Allowing yourself the week before to really channel your energy towards something that you desire is going to feel like you're working a lot, but in all the reality, it's something that you already have been putting into place for quite some time. Even though some projects may feel like they're new, they're really not. You may have had past skills, or you may have had some type of guidance in the past. And didn't I tell you to go hug a tree and look at a tree right here? Tree is knowledge. Tree is wisdom. Meditate around near a tree. You can take a walk in the morning. If you're going to work, and if you drive, you know, you have a tree next to it, give the tree a hug. The tree sees you every day, baby. All right? You know when it's hot, you be under that tree, so go give that tree a hug. Walk by nature. Nature this month is really going to assist us. All right? The tree equals life, yes. So this also talks about us feeling like we don't have it all together, but for the first 3 weeks of the month, but by the end of the month, things are going to start getting into place. As you can see, things are going to start aligning. For those of you who are into Reiki healing, by the third week, give yourself some Reiki. If you get self-Reiki, or if you go to a practitioner, gain that clarity that you need, clear up your chakras. Do you see how her aura is? This also talks about, why do I make those noises? I don't know, y'all. This also talks about your throat chakra, right? Speaking up. Maybe for the first 3 weeks of the month, you don't want to talk to nobody and you sitting with yourself. But now that you've reflected, understood what your path is at this current time, and you're ready to soar and you're channeling your energy for this month, you now are able to share that with other people. This said go outdoors, and then by this week, you're outdoors. That means you're not internally inside of yourself. You're out there spreading yourself out, sharing your gifts and your ideas. This also talks about dinero. So for those of you who have been focusing on a project, definitely by the third week, that project is going to bring you some of that cash in. I do see opportunities. Especially for those of you who are into the spiritual work, I do see some opportunities coming up for you. And it could be an opportunity to cleanse. Maybe some of you have been waiting for some type of discount or for a retreat. This is not for everybody. So this month might be the month where you are going to be able to go to that quiet retreat, or retreat that nobody knows about. Who's going to a quiet retreat? if that's you, you're going to be able to harness your energy and really blossom the way you desire. All right, then we got the 27th. We lit this month. So the 27th, let me know how y'all feeling, how this clip has been treating y'all. I asked that earlier, but I know some of y'all just hopped on. The 27th for the colectivos. We got the High Priestess. I'm lying. We got the Hierophant in reverse. You know what the Hierophant in reverse means? That's a major arcana. That's 2 major arcanas that we got for the week. So this week there's going to be a bit of transformative. This month is going to be a bit of a transformative month, more than we already have experienced, but this is more in the alignment space. This is in the space of us getting our ducks in a row. Many planets are shifting into a new zodiac sign, as well as with Saturn going direct. Neptune is also going direct. So there's a lot of energy that's being released, new energy. What have you collected at this current time? And that's really what is calling in for you, especially when it comes to your spirituality, your faith. Some people may have lost faith because things were going their way. So it's like, God don't love me, the universe don't love me. But it's what we have to go through. Okay. So y'all, I have a reading soon, so I'm going to go ahead and tell us about the Hierophant. And I was going to pull out my cards, but with that being said, the Hierophant in reverse really talks about us having the keys to shift what we want to this month, as well as partnering up with people. And for those of you who are in a space of guiding a group, you'll be able to establish that this month as well. If it's not about guiding a group, it's about guiding yourself, taking care of yourself, figuring the 2 sides of you and allowing the 2 sides of you to really get to that higher consciousness for this month. So there is going to be a shift that we're going to be seeing at the end of the month. So really allow yourself to flow. And as you continue to flow, you'll be able to have things being revealed to you. Don't forget that it's Scorpio season, and then we're moving into Sagittarius season. Things are going to be revealed. So let's not try to be too eager to condemn somebody or tell them about themselves. They're going to tell you about themselves, okay? Focus on you. Drink some water. And let me take one card. Right. And let me get to this reading, y'all, because I got to work. Direction Guardian. Choose your path. So out of this deck, we have the Direction Guardian. So this does talk about focusing on, for this month, what direction do you want to take? Are you going to be focusing on one area of your life, or are you going to be focusing on all the areas of your life? For this month, what are you going to be focusing on? And that just means that you're going to be focusing on your health. Cool, no problem. What does that look like for the rest of the month? That doesn't mean don't focus on nothing else, but like, where are you going to put most of your time? And get off the internet, all right? Pull them 2-3 hours into your projects. All right, I'm off this. I love y'all.